there, my name is Kim Cookson and I'm Canada's Art Mama. I bring you helpful tips so you can do art for health and happiness. Today's little tip is sort of a kind of history down memory lane, kind of evolving as to what's happened in the art world. Now, when I went to art school, it was a college, and I went to Ontario College of Art and Design, and then I graduated from a school in the United States called Miami Lake Technical Institute. And most of the art training was very practical, very hands-on. They never talked about the brain and how you think. So anyway, I did some research, like how do you get into that mood of doing art? And how do you feel when you draw? All those sort of touchy-feely things. That wasn't a big topic. But as life moved on, it was something that, and so that's why we have art therapists. And so, but I really like to teach art in a non-medical environment. And so I teach art as a therapy. Hence, that's why I'm doing these quick tips, so you get more people out there doing art for fun. So, but I wanted to share with you this two things. This guy here, Fredrick Frank, he wrote a book called Zen Seeing and Zen Drawing, Meditation and Action. So drawing is like, think of it as meditation. So in terms of getting over the headspace, oh, I can't draw. Well, don't think of it as a judgment dewy thing. Think of it as just a fun process. And whatever comes out on the page, who cares? It's just for fun. It's for meditation. So he wrote these books, 60 actually, and he was a dental surgeon, and he wrote during the Second World War, and he learned how to draw during his in-between times. Great book. And anyway, he believes that you should just draw and feel. Don't think. Just draw how you feel. So this is this guy, all right? So, and he's I believe, he's not an American. Anyway, I can't remember what he is, but he's a European. He's European. Anyway, Zen Seeing, Zen Drawing. And then, moving along, in the 40s, this gentleman here, Cmon Nick, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he came up with the natural way to draw. He taught feeling and understanding, and pretend you're touching the item. So if, in other words, take this little plastic flower right here. When I'm drawing it, I pretend that my pencil's actually touching it and I'm feeling it as almost like a seismograph. You know, a seismograph that registers things on the land. They use it quite a bit. I think the oil rigs use seismograph quite a bit. Anyway, so he taught this. But one of the things that they both say in this book that's common, and they've got a lot of details in there, I'm just giving you the sort of the tips, the essence of it. Feeling is the essence. Feel, don't think. Don't worry about how it's going to look. Enjoy the process. And over practice, you will accomplish drawing. But this is now, the power of now, Eckhart Tolle, and awakening your life's purpose. This guy talks about, and this is not about drawing, talks about staying in the now. So it's kind of interesting. These two artists talk about staying in the now and feeling and drawing. And this guy who talks about quite a bit, that's about meditation and about how to keep present, talks about the now. Two totally different men with totally different ideas about coming about life, but still talk about feeling and now. So I thought that was the tip today. So thanks so much for joining us, and next time you want to pick up a pencil and feel inspired or anything creative, don't judge yourself. Just stay in the now and feel. I'm Kim Cookson. Thanks so much for joining me. Like me on my Facebook, YouTube channel, social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.